Hello, welcome to Zen Woman. So I'm going to do a beginner's yoga class, just 20 minutes, so just easing into it, or even if you're advanced you can do this and take it to the higher levels. It's great for doing in the morning, it's great for doing in the evening, just a short one to squeeze in around your day. To really wake up in the morning, it's really good to do 20 minutes of something physical, even if it is just a little bit of stretching with yoga. So this is a good part to do there. And we'll do some intermediate and advanced. And there's no equipment, just a mat. So when you're ready, grab yourself a mat and let's get started.
So bringing yourself into a nice comfortable seated position, closing the eyes, turning the focus inwards, releasing any stresses and strains and thoughts, focusing on your breath and the sensation in your body. So gently opening your eyes and bringing yourself up to standing. Coming into your Tadasana, your standing pose. With the weight spread evenly between both feet and with the whole soles of the feet. Imagine you're lifting through the inner arch, activating the lower legs. Tensing through the thighs and tucking the tailbone. Lengthening up through the spine with each inhale, and as you exhale, reaching down through the fingertips, pressing into the floor, using your breath. So each inhale, you're lengthening up, each exhale, you're reaching down. On your next exhale, gently pivot at the hips with the nice straight spine. If you feel your shoulders start to slouch over at the top, bring it up a little higher. It's better to be shallower in the pose and with the correct back posture. So, looking at this posture from the side, you can see here the legs are nice and straight and the spine is long. Each time you inhale, imagine you're trying to lift forwards with the chest. And as you exhale, you're just pivoting a little lower through the hips. Long through the abdomen, long through the front of the body as well as the back. Good, and then just relaxing over. Allowing the spine to curve and taking a few breaths to release the tensions. Allowing the arms to hang loosely or gripping the forearms. And enjoying the release. Before we slowly, one vertebra at a time, start to raise up towards the standing position. Rolling the shoulders to end. So then we're going to work on our warrior two. So taking a wider stance, you can adjust the stance as we come into the move when you work out what width is best for you. Turning out your left foot, and the heel of the left foot should be in line with the arch of the right. Pressing with the outside edges of both feet to help open the hips. And the hips and chest should face forwards while that left foot faces to the side. Bending the left knee, making sure the knee goes no further than the ankle, so the knee will be stacked above the ankle, taking a wider stance if need be. Tucking the tailbone, making sure the body stays above the hips and lengthening the arms out. Stepping wider if you have the space and flexibility, really feeling the stretch through the hips as you open that knee to the side and look over that front knee, over the front hand. As you inhale here, lengthening the body up, as you exhale, sinking down and squeezing that knee out to the side. Feel the opening in the hips, lengthening of the spine, and lengthening out through the arms. Using your breath nice and strong, nice and stable. Gently coming back to center, releasing the arms, and having a little wiggle of the hips to let go of any tension. This can be quite intensive of your hips, so just go as far as works for you. Turning out the right foot. Again, shoulders and hips facing the front. Pressing with the outside edges of the feet, tailbone tucked, long spine, and bending that knee. Finding the positioning with your feet that works for you, the stance that works for you, lengthening the arms out. And again, as you inhale, lengthening up nice and tall. As you exhale, sinking down, really feeling the stretch through the thighs. Looking over your right hand, nice and strong, squeezing the whole body. This is a very active pose, a very yang and masculine pose. Firmly grounding with both feet. Good, so then gently releasing out of the pose, walking the feet in and giving the hips a little wiggle, releasing any of that tension. Good, so then coming towards the front of your mat, standing up nice and tall in that Tadasana, again active through the legs, tailbone tucked, long spine, and folding into the forward bend once again. Taking a few breaths here before you release over slowly, again bending the spine, bend the knees, place the hands on the mat, spread the fingers wide, and step back into your downwards facing dog. So for your downwards facing dog, the spine is long. We're lifting from the tailbone, opening the chest down towards the floor, and lengthening through the back of the legs. If need be, you can bend the legs a little and feel the spine lengthen, and then just straighten them out to a point that works for you. And if need be, you can be higher up on the toes to get that nice long line, and then just coming down as far as works for you. Gently releasing down onto your knees. We're going to come into an active child pose, so taking the knees to the edges of the mat. Spine is nice and long, reaching those fingertips away. So releasing over here, but staying nice and active through the back. So as you inhale, lengthening forwards with the fingertips and back with the tailbone, creating space between each vertebra. As you exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades back together and down towards the tailbone. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears and the spine nice and long. Just taking a few breaths here, and gently using your hands to walk the body back up. Bringing yourself next into a box position for animal pose. Taking the feet to one side, long spine, turning the body over that front knee and releasing down. So turning that hip over, feel the lengthening through the hip and through the spine. And this should be a nice spinal twist as well. So if you can't feel much of a spinal twist, gently walk the body around more towards the tailbone, towards the back of the body. Good. And just gently releasing down. Each time you exhale, feeling the body release and surrender a little further in this yin yoga pose. It's a feminine pose, a pose where we release and surrender as opposed to forcing it. Gently walking the hands back up and coming over to the other side in the box position. then surrendering over. Again, tucking over that hip, lengthening the spine, feeling the nice spinal twist and the lengthening through the back. As you exhale, feeling the body sink a little deeper into the pose. Just surrendering over, relaxing into your animal pose. Just taking a few more breaths on this side. And then slowly lifting up using the hands to support yourself as you come back to a seated position. Coming into a nice cross-legged position. We're going to lengthen over the legs, so with a nice long spine, starting to gently fold forwards, reaching the arms out forwards, lengthening out all the way from the back. So, from the side, as you can see here, we have a nice long spine, arms reaching out. There may be a slight bend, but really trying to lengthen out through the underside of the belly as well as through the back. Taking a few breaths before gently bringing the hands back up and coming down onto your back. Hugging the knees in, releasing tensions through the spine. If you want the extension, tucking the head up as well, but you can just rest the head on the floor if you want to. Hugging in nice and tight, feeling the shoulder blades slide apart and release, feeling the spine lengthen and release. Relaxing the head down and having a gentle rock from side to side, massaging through the spine and the kidneys as well. Enjoying the sensations through the back. And then taking the legs out, nice and long. And this is your Shavasana. This is your relaxation pose at the end. We'll do some light meditation. So allowing the body to completely relax down into the floor, allowing the feet to roll to the sides and the fingers to curl. Releasing any tension, stresses and strains. Feeling a sensation of relaxation starting in the feet, in the toes, spreading from the big toe to the second, third, fourth and fifth. Relaxing down through the foot, through the arch and the sole of the foot and around the heel, and up over the top of the foot of both feet into the ankles. Relaxing up through the shins and through the calves and up into your knees. Feel that relaxation spreading up through the front of the thighs and the sides, inside and outside, through the back of the legs, into the glutes and hips. Feeling that relaxation spreading up through the abdominals, through the center of the belly, through the sides and around to the back. Coming up the spine, one vertebra at a time, relaxing, releasing and letting go. Coming all the way up over the chest, around the chest cavity, over the shoulders, down the upper arms, relaxing your elbows, down the forearms, wrists, through the palm and the back of the hand, and relaxing through the thumb and the first finger, second, third, and fourth. Feeling the relaxation spreading as it came up the spine, up the back of the neck, through the front of the neck, and up into the scalp, feeling the scalp completely relax, and that relaxation spreading down over the face, over the brow, around the cheeks and the lips, allowing your jaw to slacken and the tongue to slip away from the roof of your mouth. Bringing your attention to your breath. Just the natural rhythm of your breathing. Each inhale and exhale, each rise and fall of the chest, expansion and contraction in the abdomen, connecting with the sensation of the breath, and also visualizing with each inhale, bringing in not only air, but also bringing in the energy, the prana or chi, the life from the universe, bringing it into the organs. Feel it spreading throughout the organs, throughout the rest of the body, into every cell and into your mind. Feeling the body become revitalized and energized, filling with positivity and light and vibrancy. With every inhale. As you exhale, imagine letting go of any tension and stresses and strain in the body and in the mind, anything you've been holding on to, any worries, anxieties, any negative emotions. Each time you exhale, let them go, let them release from the body with the breath. Coming back now just to the physical sensation of your breath. Being aware of the natural rhythm of your breathing. Trying to feel the sensation in every part of the body. Being completely present in this moment in time. Feeling completely relaxed, surrendered into the mat, and completely in contact and connected, mind and body. Taking a few more breaths in your Shavasana with me. You can stay here for as long as you like. If you need some more meditation, stay in your Shavasana, relax a little longer, enjoy your Shavasana.